This is part 2 of our YouTube series on how to do the flying change in hand. I'm here with Mr. Bucephalus and he's going to show us how. So in the previous video you saw us learning how to yield the jaw, get flexions in the pole, which you need for a flying change, and yield the quarters. Now we need this thing called pattern 1A. It's a shoulder in hybrid in the circle. All right, I'm going to show you how we do it. I take the inside rein like this with my thumb just in front of the keeper. Why? Why not here? And why not here? Because here I can do little vibrations that will actually help me to mobilize his jaw and soften him. Here I've got a broken contact, look. Blocked contact in my shoulder, blocked contact in my elbow, blocked contact in my wrist. So I want it with my thumb on top, just like I would if I was riding. I want that contact when I ride as well for fluid living contact. So your place of power is just in front of the buckle keeper, here. Thumb and forefinger, there. All right, my next thing is I make a pistol with my hand. Sorry, my friend, there we go. See? And at the risk of spooking my horse, I'm just going to come over and take the outside rein. Now the outside rein needs to be placed just in front of the wither, right there. Not here, because then you'll get a counter bend, and not here, because you'll lose the contact. So this is the sweet spot. Now I have that pistol, my thumb hooks behind the rein. Why? Because if I hold here, or here, I'm stuck. But I might need to shorten the rein or lengthen the rein. If my thumb is behind, I can go up and I can go down if I need to. All right. Now the next thing is you see my forefinger is here along the butt of the whip, and the real butt of the whip is in the heel of my hand. So I got the longest reach I can, because what is a stick? It's just, the whip is just an extension of your arm and your leg. So if I'm touching here, that's where my leg would be. But if I'm touching here, that would be somewhere I might want to move the horse with my leg here. But it might be easier for the horse to understand if in the in-hand work I touch here and here, and then when I'm riding, I could use the stick here and here like that. But it's also an extension of my hand. I can touch different parts of the horse to make it easier for him to understand what it is I'm talking about. Okay, so my thumb is behind the rein, and the first thing I need to do is walk him forward with a small touch here on the flank. There we go. And as he walks forward, I'm going to cross my right leg in front of my left. And look, you see he does a nice sort of shoulder in hybrid-y thing that we call pattern 1A, but in the ancient days they used to call this the Volta, back in like the 17th century and so. And whip on the shoulder and stop. Got to have this. All right, got to do the other side. That was pretty good. We all know that some of our horses have chocolate sides and not so chocolate sides, and we're the same. So let me go through the same order of importance. I'm going to take my inside rein just in front of the buckle keeper here, like that, between my thumb and forefinger, thumb on top. I'm going to make my pistol. I'm going to place my outside rein in front of the wither. I'm going to put my thumb behind the outside rein, and forward I go. And I need just a tiny bit of tension on that outside rein, sorry, but not so much that I impede him. But you can see that the rein is not got a loop in it. Later, you'll be able to do this with loopy reins when the horse and you really understand everything. You might have seen collected videos on YouTube where horses are super collected, but the reins are long with a loop in it. That comes later. First, the horse needs a little bit of support. Then we'll show you on future videos how to get that loopy thing, which is so nice, but that comes about a year in. All right, so just to recap, first video, we yielded the jaw, we yielded the pole, flexions, and we yielded the quarters. Now we did pattern 1 to both sides. Now, those of you who are super observant, which is a lot of you, will notice that the pattern 1 looks kind of similar to that yielding of the quarters thing that I did in the first video, but there is a difference. Let me just show you the difference. The yielding of the quarters, I walk backwards and I don't worry about any outside rein contact. So here we go. And because this horse knows pattern 1 well, he's going to kind of do it by himself because, hey, he knows what to do. But that's all I'm asking for. In pattern 1, I need more contact on this outside rein, and I'm really asking also for the shoulders to come across. Do you see how the front legs are also crossing here? And look at how my legs are different. I'm now crossing my leg in front, and it's like the horse is mirroring me. So all the legs of the horse are now crossing, whereas before it was just the inside hind leg going a little bit under the point of gravity. So that's the difference. Good thing to bear in mind as a detail. So now head over to video number 3, where we're going to show you the next thing you need for your flying change in hand, and that is a travers in a circle.